Okay, welcome to part 4, my retread. Hey, it's the Kernel. We've beaten 4 Mavericks. How dare us! Now we'll be able to fight them. I believe there's an anime cutscene involved. Or not. That must just only be at 0. Let me see. I think I did some slick editing here where I edited out me, like going through my menu. I think it was like a 17-minute part, and I edited out 2 whole minutes of me like looking at my menu and doing shit. Anyway, it's just X-Buster him. He's an easy fight. I think I died to him once. I don't know. Actually, I think I edited out a death as well. I think you could see I started it with 2 lives, and I have 1 now. But you just get the pattern down. He'll slash at you from the back, and you like dash away from him. Oh god, that fart stinks. Anyways, just X-Buster him. That's his weakness. Actually, that's what I was looking up, now that I remember. Because I didn't know if he was weak to something. He'll shoot 1 up, 1 down, 1 up. Dash from the ones up, and then jump over the one on the bottom. He always does that pattern. The first fight with the Kernel is very easy. Spoiler, there's 2 fights with the Kernel. It's not difficult in the slightest. Your first time through, you'll probably not get the pattern down. That's okay. Everyone always acts like, oh, it's so easy, you should get it, you know. I'm never going to be one of those people who are like, you should never die in a Mega Man game. Ever! That's stupid. I mean, it's about recognizing and learning patterns, and it's difficult to learn a pattern, you know. It is. Same thing with music and stuff. It's all a pattern, and the rhythm and everything. It's hard to learn. It's the reason people have to study music, especially have to study music theory. Anyway, we beat him. Impressive! Kernel's big fucking crimson red chin, or whatever. Fairly Odd Parrots. I think it was crimson red, wasn't it? Oh, whatever. Okay, who are you taking on next? I believe it is... I forgot. It should be Slash Beast, shouldn't it? I gotta look this up real quick. I believe it's Slash Beast. No, it's Magma. Yeah, okay, yeah. And here's a big typo. He betrayed the irregular hunters and hid himself inside a volcano. Who's the irregular hunters? They're just the Maverick hunters. But in Japan, they're called irregulars instead of Mavericks. Ready. I think Maverick's a lot cool. I mean, it's the same fucking word, but, you know. Magma Dragoon, I love his stage. He has one of the best stages. One of the best soundtracks. Just so much fun in this stage, seriously. Dashing around, dodging, it's such a blast to go through, especially if you go fast. You know, I'll catch myself going too fast and I'll die, but I'm still having so much fun dashing around. Like, just the control in this game is fun on its own, which, with the control being great and the good level design that complements the control, it's just a great combo. Which is why I love this stage so much. And then you have a blast with music, and that's where I died because I was going too fast. I left it in because I thought it was funny. It's an example of what happens when you have too much fun and you're going too fast. You know, turtle versus the hare and everything. Don't go too fast, even though you're having fun, because you're not going to see the pattern forming. And you should develop the pattern, but again, pattern comprehension and everything like that. But whatever. Yeah, whenever there's a section like these, they'll shoot like 6 or so fireballs. 5, I guess, there. You can just power through them if you're confident enough. This is my favorite part of the stage right here. I just love this section. I love it. You just... wow. Wow! Holy shit! Wow, I did not remember doing that. This is my favorite section of the stage. I love going. Normally I do great, but of course, you know, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Murphy's Law. That guy, he doesn't attack you unless you get too close. That's a bullshit fireball. This section here, oh, I got it on my second try. That's just a little hard tank. It's easier to get, again, with Zero because he double jumps. But, you know, they didn't feel like giving X a double jump. But to compensate, X, he can take a lot more damage and he can take out his target from a longer range. So X is sometimes the easier mode because he can withstand a lot more damage than Zero. Zero is kind of a glass cannon, even though I've never really noticed that much of a difference. But Zero's a lot more fun to play as. And anyways, everyone knows about the secret, but I figured I would do it anyways. You can take the right armor in, which makes Magma Dragoon a very easy first Maverick, as you can complete his stage. You know, actually ride, but yeah, he was in the intro. I wish they had done more stuff like they did with Dragoon. They really never capitalized on it with the regular Mavericks. They just let them kind of not have any really personality. But yes, he is shooting Hadoukens, and he does Shoryukens. He's a big Street Fighter reference, but it's awesome. I love Magma Dragoon is always such a badass character design. And I always remember him from the Mega Man X Flash RPG. Anyone remembers those from the Newground days? I think it was on Newgrounds. I'm pretty sure it was Newgrounds. Anyways, he's a pretty good Maverick to take on your first two. But he is quite difficult without his weakness. I like the X-Buster room. I think I get him. I pussied out. Oh, yeah, I did. I pussied out. But I've never seen that move before, actually. That was new. I guess I've not really X-Bustered him too much. But this, I wish they'd done more stuff like this in the X series, especially the PlayStation games. You are strong, X. Such a waste. Why, Dragoon? I always wanted to fight you. Dragoon always reminds me of Panzer Dragoon Saga, which is an RPG I've always wanted to play, but it's incredibly hard to get a hold of. And I've wanted to play it because I thought it looked so badass and awesome. And it was Sega's answer to Final Fantasy VII. And it wasn't. It was fantasy RPG when Final Fantasy was going more steampunk and futuristic with 7 and 8, and eventually they did come back at 9. But still, I wanted to play that game forever. Alright, we beat Magma Dragoon. Who's next? It will be Frost Walrus, which I actually like this stage a lot too. I like the looks of it. A snowy military base. It's almost like Shadow Moses. Oh, also, I'm potentially going to, instead of be doing a Metal Gear Solid 3 run through this year, I think I'll do Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Just because that's the one I most recently played. I mean, 3 is my favorite, but I think I might go in order, actually. And Twin Snakes is my favorite version of the first game. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do. This section's a bitch with X. Zero has a double jump, and it's not a bitch. Obviously, I think I resort to using web spiders. Yeah. Come on, buddy. You're smarter than this. You're smarter than this! Come on! But yeah. Kind of annoying. There's a little buzz. This is a good area to fill up your sub-tanks at the end of the game. Before Sigma and everything. Spoiler, Sigma's the bad guy. Oopsie poopsie. La la loopsie. Oh, I figured I'd show off. That's pretty cool. That's kind of like Storm Eagles. Well, wow. Storm Owl, Storm Eagle. I am an idiot. I'm sorry. How lame is that? You control a real... It's so stupid because you're not invincible. Oh, I hate Soul Body. You do Shoryuken. That's a pretty cool move. I just felt like showing those off. Yay, extra life. You can see the heart tank there. How do you think we're going to get it? Well, we're going to use the flame weapon. Yay. I don't know why I'm trying to use the weapons. They're trash. This section here can give you some hell, just depending on the pattern. And again, it's depending on if you're X or 0, because 0 has a much easier time, because his maneuverability and control is just much better suited for the level design. I mean, level design's a lot slower and a lot more difficult as X compared to 0, who is just a lot more free-flowing and he has a lot more options for traversing the levels. Yeah. Soul Body again, I mean, it does help. I wish it was a better shield, personally, or I wish it did more damage. That would help, but really Soul Body's kind of lame. I didn't know there was a bottomless pit there because the camera angle didn't really help me, but there's not, so you'll know not to be afraid. But there is a bottomless pit in this stage, which is what I was worried about, and it's right here, actually. So this section, there's the wind blowing, which doesn't really affect you. There's a bottomless pit right below all these platforms. Right there. Not too hard. We got a mini boss coming up. But if you're going in the weakness order, he is super easy because he's weak to the fire weapon. Imagine that. And his first form is actually more difficult than his second form. Imagine that. How many times have I said that in this game? It's like they got everything in reverse. Anyways, in his first form, he can go invulnerable for a second, like here. You want to hit him right in the eye. His second form, I guess, is more of an offensive thing, but I mean, he does hit me more, but also, I can always hit him. He's never going to dodge my attacks. So, really, what the hell is the purpose? Purpose. The second part of the stage, I think it's kind of boring. It's all just kind of icy. There's not really snow. I like snow. I'm a sucker for snow. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. This was really uploaded in, like, August. and recorded in August. But Merry Christmas, everybody. Mega Man. I actually was going to do a Mega Man 11 playthrough, but I'm like, hey, I'm still in the middle of X4. I expected to be done with X4. But school got in the way, and work got in the way. There's a weapon tank there. I don't ever really use it. Especially because of head upgrade, you don't use it. But if you're going to complete the game, you're going to get it. I let this thing do it because I've never really seen it all icy. It does make it a little more difficult, but who gives a flying fuck? I don't. Yeah, and he freezes all the enemies too, so it really kind of makes it an easier section because they're not moving around on you. Oh, I killed him. Oh, I killed him. Oopsie poopsie. I killed him again. We're close to the boss at this point. I think it's like right here, actually. Get through this section. Yeah, it's right here. Frost Walrus, he's also a very easy Maverick with his weakness. I don't remember how it is to X-Buster him, but I know it's quite simple. Because he's kind of a big character model. So he's easy to hit. Tasted a kid like you after me. I promise to end this quickly. I don't know why in the PlayStation Mega Man games they made the Ice Guy's fucking giant. What was his name? Iceman in Mega Man 8? He's a fucking big giant dumbass. Like he was literally stupid. Like he talked like stupid. Anyways, you hit him, he'll slide on the ground. Very easy. I think I let him do his attacks. You don't have to. Yeah, he'll do this. Just stand right next to him, right by his arm. The only thing that can hurt you are his feet. So you can stand like on his arm, pretty much. Like it looks like you're touching his arm, but it won't hit you because it's kind of a three-dimensional effect in this two-dimensional game. Anyways, we beat Frost Walrus. He's pretty simple. None of the Mavericks give you any trouble. Maybe your first run through, or maybe your first Maverick will. But really, they're they're pretty easy. They're a lot of fun, the X-Buster, because it makes it a lot more difficult. It makes you remember their patterns. But anyways, join the next part. Enjoy it. Ow, my foot. Ah, my fucking ankle, man. That hurts.